through everything. First, I want to stress what the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation is. It's a drug-tested bodybuilding federation, so I'm a completely natural athlete. I'm drug-tested just like the Olympians. So there's stuff at your local supplement companies that I cannot take because they are banned, because they are not regulated by the FDA, and a lot of the stuff they're putting in there is to get you guys faster results, which honestly can be very unhealthy for you and can also affect your heart, or if you do have current heart disease. So you have to be careful with some of the stuff you get at some of these very well-known supplement companies here. So back to what the subject is, heart, you have to remember the heart is also a muscle, okay? So with the right type of nutrition and exercise, you can strengthen the heart, and the more muscle that you develop, the stronger your heart is. But that has to do with a lot of your nutrition and the way you train as well. So with your nutrition, the way you train, you can prevent heart disease, but it just depends if that already runs in your family, just like the doctor said. But if you do have it, at least from doing preventative things, you can actually stave off those types of things happening to you at a young age. Unfortunately, I had a friend in college that wouldn't listen to me about those things, and at the age of 25, because of his morbid obesity since a child, he had a heart attack at 25. And he has to wear a pacemaker for life, so pretty much his diet is as plain as you can get, because he didn't feel he had a problem. He thought he ate healthy, even though he was over 300 pounds. So you have to be very careful with that stuff. So physical activity, I tell a lot of my clients at least 2 days a week of weight training, 3 days a week of some type of minimum cardio is good to start. But a lot of people think that, oh, that's all I need to do. The thing about your body is it doesn't want to be skinny. It doesn't want to be healthy. It wants to keep the fat. So when about 4 to 6 weeks, your body gets adjusted to that little 30 minutes you were doing. So you need to change it to something else. You need to add other things you're probably not going to like too much. But you got to do it because that's what's going to keep your weight down. That's what's going to keep your heart for strengthening and different types of things. And I know because I didn't like to run, and now I'm a gazelle. So I go to 5Ks and I blast everybody out, and I'm almost going to be 40 years old, and I'm beating teenagers out there. So once you get up to that, the thing is, it lowers your blood pressure, cholesterol, but you got to keep it going. A lot of women get into, oh, I want to lose weight for a wedding. Oh, I want to lose weight because, I'm going to go to the beach. You need to keep it a part of your life. It's something that needs to be a part of your life. So just as important as your job, as that doctor's appointment, you got to make that appointment for yourself to train, So you have to make it a part of your life. The more you work out, the less likely you'll suffer from these types of things, So physical activity is very important. Now you have to remember that 80% is your intake. The last 20% is your cardiovascular training and resistance training. So the cardio queens, you need to do resistance training. The ladies that just do weights, you have to do cardio too. So I call it the three amigos. You need all three. You can't just pick only your favorite ones. So you have to incorporate all of them. Now, one thing I do want to touch on, if you do have heart disease or you're taking blood clotting types of medications, you do have to be careful what types of foods you do eat. So one of the examples is Brussels sprouts and other vegetables that are high in vitamin K. They can be dangerous for people who take blood clotting medicine, and this can lead to cardiovascular complications. So you can eat healthy, but you have to make sure it's specific for you, because you could eat the wrong thing and it can mess you up, So let's talk about body fat percentages. Because a lot of women, they get into resistance training and they want to get down to $105. And, when you develop muscle's more dense, so you're not going to weigh $105, but you might look like it, okay? So don't be stressing out that you're still weighing 140 or whatever. As long as your pant size is going down and you feel great, that's all you need to worry about. So when I'm testing my clients, I have an in-body. We test them basically for a healthy body fat percentage. Your concern should really be between 25 and 32%. That's a healthy body fat percentage. Okay, someone that's like me, I'm a top athlete. My body fat is between 15 and 20%, but that's because I'm a pro bodybuilder. you know. But however, I cannot maintain that low body fat for such a long time because my goals is to look more muscular every time I go to show. So I gain the weight back. So a lot of my clients are like, how can you eat that? Well, my goal right now is to gain weight, but it's mostly muscle. So when I shred out again, I look better in each show. So everybody has different goals, you know? So when people meet me, they're like, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. I'm the pro bodybuilder. I'm not gonna train you like a pro bodybuilder unless that's what you want. It's specific to what you want, okay? So let's talk about the other body fat. Now, healthy is 32%, but once you get over 34 to 30%, that's moderate obesity, okay? And that's when you're messing with terminal diseases, okay? So you have to really take that seriously. And then when you're 41% and over, that's morbid obesity. So it's very important to monitor those types of things, you know? The more muscle you have, the better you are, you know? So, and you're not gonna get huge. I'm an athlete, I don't do drugs, that's why I look still feminine. Those women that you see that look masculine is because they're doing male hormones. That's why they look masculine, that's why they sound masculine, because they are injecting themselves with male hormones. Don't think you're gonna get huge, that's not going to happen. We are not capable of getting that size, we have estrogen. Okay, so don't be scared to lift weights. All right, so working out in cardiovascular training reduces the weight, body fat, builds muscles, it circulates your blood, and which that means more oxygen and nutrients going to your organs and everything else. It also develops neurotransmitters in your brain, so that means faster, more productive thinking and work ethic. So they'll actually help you with your business and your A-type personalities and the stress and all those things like that. Then we go on to my little next page here. I don't have a PowerPoint. So, all right, so just like the doctor said, alcohol is not good for you. And another reason why it's not good is because it inhibits protein synthesis. So a lot of these ladies want to get toned. Well, you're overdoing it on alcohol. You're preventing yourself from getting toned. So, you know, and remember, your heart is a muscle. So you're preventing that toning, you're preventing that muscular development. You're also messing with your heart as well. So you have to remember that. The average intake is fine, but over excessive, you're working against your goals and health. If you don't eat the right nutrition, your body will turn catabolic. If you don't know what that means, it will cannibalize itself. Because your most nutrition part of your body is your muscle, okay? So it's gonna eat the muscle. Guess what else it's gonna eat from your heart? Is a muscle. You know, you're thinning out your walls. So you gotta be careful for that stuff. So let me see what else I got here. I specialize in peripheral heart training. This training forces the blood to circulate up and down. The reasons is because I hit the upper body and then move to the lower body. So this type of training strengthens your heart. It makes the heart more capable to pump more blood and oxygen through the body and organs. If you want to lose weight the fastest way that you can possible besides nutrition, total body is the way to go. So don't just focus on doing your legs and abs. You have to train everything in order to get that fat loss you want. So just remember, you're not gonna get huge. Don't be scared of weights. Don't be scared of moving up. You're not gonna turn into a guy, okay? So thank you for your time, and I hope you guys take a lot of this information we gave you seriously, because it's very important. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies. You all three did an incredible job, and I think